in our last report, we want to look at here is stickiness. Now, AppSec calls it stickiness, which we then will be using, but really what we want to look at here is what are the events or actions that users are performing that will make them more likely to use the product, right? Now here we have a little bit more of an advanced example, right? We're looking at all events. We want to see if there's any events that really pop up. And then we're grouping users based on cohorts that we created in the past, right? Maybe we have a cohort here with social events, things like sharing songs and so on. And we have a cohort here of users who click on ads. And then we have all users. So we have the average. What does it look like, right? And the chart below, what we get to see here is within the in this case the 7 days here, the first 7 days, how many of these users are coming back and repeating the events, right? So we see that the all users is the average. We see what that looks like, right? What does like day 3 stickiness look like? And then we see the custom cohorts that we added here, which have higher stickiness than the average, right? And this is what we're trying to get here. Not just look at what the average stickiness is for users coming back, and then find segments of users who are performing better than the average, right? And those segments might be things like cohorts, which we looked at in the video before, or it might be other things. Maybe things like country, you might find could be a very simple segment, right? Specific countries are performing better than the average, whatever that may be. So this is the final report. At the bottom here, we also get a little bit of a cohort analysis table, which we saw before in the retention, right? So we have a few different options here for looking at data. But at the end of the day, we want to understand and we want to find those segments of users who really love the product and who are coming back and using that. And then we want to find attributes for those users. What is it, right? Is it because they're performing social events? It happens that users who share songs on social networks, they tend to really be really sticky. Or users who really click on ads, who really like the ads, right? And then from there, understand why does users click on ads? Why do they share those songs more than others, right? Those start to, once again, get into this idea that we talked before on cohorts, finding groups of users who really love your product, and then simply getting more of those users in very simple terms, of course. So this report becomes a starting point for finding those groups of users, and from there your exploratory process will then go on and require other things. But this is where you can start to really kick off your discovery process.